The call was scheduled for 11 a.m. sharp. At 10:57, Kenma was already sitting at his desk, two monitors glowing, coffee half drunk and forgotten. His hoodie was oversized, his eyes still bleary, and he hadn't bothered with a background blur. The Pinnacle team could look at his apartment if they wanted, it was cleaner than most of their pitch decks. Mina had messaged him 15 minutes ago to say she'd joined the call late. Kenma didn't care. He preferred to get a read on people without someone in the middle translating corporate speak. Especially for things like this, big-name collabs with vaguely annoying creative types. He could handle it. He clicked into the video room. One person was already there. "Hey, oh, you're early." The voice was warm, casual, and laced with that brand of confidence Kenma automatically distrusted. The man on screen smiled easily, leaning forward in his chair like he wasn't wearing a suit worth more than most people's monthly rent. Messy black hair, sharp eyes, cat-like smirk. Kenma had never seen him before, but somehow it still felt like meeting someone whose name you've heard in stories. Kuro Tetsuro, CEO of Pinnacle. His name had been in 3 headlines this month already, one for a signed deal with an Olympic fencer turned content creator, another for a flashy new Tokyo studio launch, and the third for something stupid involving a red carpet and someone's scandalous Instagram comment section. Kenma stared at him through the screen. Kuro didn't flinch. If anything, he seemed entertained. "You're Kazume Kenma," he said, like it was both a statement and a challenge. "Nice to meet you." Kenma didn't answer right away. He just looked at him. Assessed. Eventually. "You talk like we've met before." Kuro laughed, a full, unapologetic sound that was way too loud for how early it was. "I do that. Sorry. Old habit. I used to be a middle blocker, makes you sound confident, even when you have no clue what you're doing." Kenma blinked once. "This is your company." "Yeah," Kuro grinned. "But don't tell anyone I still have no clue what I'm doing. Kind of ruins the brand." Kenma had met a lot of people through work. CEOs, gamers, marketing execs, streamers with too much ego and not enough skill. Most of them bored him. Kuro was different, still annoying, but not in the way Kenma expected. The guy was polished, but not fake. Sharp, but not sharp at him. He had that kind of personality that seemed like it never ran out of momentum, like if you left him alone long enough, he'd start talking to a houseplant just to fill the space. Kenma wasn't sure if he hated it or found it useful. Your deck was clean, not bad design. Kuro put a hand over his chest like Kenma had just knighted him. Wow, praise from the notoriously brutal Kazuken. I'll have our intern frame that. Kenma ignored that. You want to launch a content series. Sports meets esports. Yep, with me as the crossover. Exactly. Why? Kuro's smile didn't even flicker. Because you're not like everyone else. Kenma stared. What does that mean? It means you're not desperate for attention. You're already successful. You're smart, but you're quiet about it. Makes people lean in to listen. Kenma blinked. That was disturbingly accurate. I watched a 5-hour stream of yours last week, Kuro added. You didn't say a full sentence until the 47-minute mark. Sounds right. And you still pulled 30,000 live viewers. Do you understand how powerful that is? Kenma frowned. I don't really care. Exactly, Kuro said, grinning. And that's why it works. Mina joined the call at 11:08, slightly breathless. Sorry I'm late, traffic. Hi, Kenma. Mr. Kuro, thank you for. Call me Kuro, he said. Immediately. No suit speak needed. Kenma didn't say anything, just leaned back in his chair and watched them exchange pleasantries. He could already tell Kuro was the kind of person who made everyone feel like they were the center of the room. It wasn't fake, it was tactical. And for once, it wasn't unbearable. They went over the proposal, 6 episodes to start, released on both Kenma's platform and Pinnacle's. Each one would feature a different athlete, a pro soccer player, a gymnast, a fighter, even a chess grandmaster. Kenma would be the throwline. Host, commentator, gamer, analyst. The esports half of the equation. You won't have to act. Just be yourself. Do what you already do. We'll handle the structure. I don't do brand voiceovers. Wouldn't dream of it. I'm not personable. That's the charm. I'm not selling merch. Kuro tilted his head. What if it's merch you design yourself? Kenma blinked. That defeats the point. Exactly, Kuro said, and winked. Mina coughed quietly. Kenma didn't look at her, but he could feel the amusement radiating from her side of the screen. By the time the call wrapped, they had a tentative agreement. Kenma hadn't said yes, not officially, but he hadn't said no either. Which was as close as he ever got to enthusiasm on a first pitch. Kuro leaned back in his chair at the end and said, "Cool. We'll send you the updated doc this week. If you don't ghost us, I'll take that as a win." Kenma deadpanned, "I'm very good at ghosting people. I know. I've done my research." Kenma narrowed his eyes slightly. "Creepy. You love it." Kenma left the call. Later, Mina messaged him. "You didn't hate him. I don't know him. Then. But I didn't not hate him." That night, Kenma sat in his streaming chair and rewatched a clip of the call. Just 30 seconds. One part. Kuro saying, "Do you understand how powerful that is?" Kenma wasn't used to people saying things like that and meaning it. He didn't like how much he was thinking about it now.